Tila maisasantabi pagdating sa balota ang issue ng immigration. Ang mga federal party leaders nakatutok sa pagtugon sa taripa ni Trump. Pero ayon sa mga eksperto, bagamat di top issue, mahalagang timbangin ng mga botante ang plataporma rito ng bawat partido. Ang report mula kay Rhea Santos.
Halos 3 linggo na lang bago ang eleksyon at ayon sa isang political expert, hindi ballot box issue ang immigration.
I think that the immigration issue has probably declined somewhat, and my own personal view is that's not a bad thing.
Pagtugon sa taripa ng Amerika ang laman ng kampanya ng mga federal party leaders. Ayon kay Simiotiki, bagamat natabunan ng immigration, ito naman daw ang susi para mapalakas ang ekonomiya ng bansa.
The second largest geographic country in landmass in the world, which is Canada, could probably stand to have more than 40 to 41, 42 million people in it. And if it did have more population in it, it would have a larger domestic market. Maybe immigration and increasing our population is the way to create a stronger, self-sufficient Canada.
Donald Trump will come and go. However, the conversation with regards to immigration will be there to stay.
Di man ballot box issue ang immigration, di maiiwasan na itali rito ang maraming issue na hinaharap ng Canada ayon sa isang ekonomista.
So alam naman natin na the cost of living, housing affordability, healthcare, at yung pangkalahatang lagay ng ating ekonomiya, iyan yung mga issue na nagdo-dominate sa ngayon, lalong-lalo na yung sa taripa. No? So while immigration intersects with these top issues, no? It's not necessarily the one that sways the votes. However, having said that, immigration still plays an important background role. Bakit? Kasi it influences how people perceive housing pressures, for example, job competition, and infrastructure, no? Kasama na rin yung investment sa health and education. So, hindi pa rin siya talaga off the table entirely.
Kung walang immigration, hindi magsusurvive ang Canada.
Naniniwala naman ang isang immigration lawyer na mahalaga pa rin ang usapin ng immigration sa paparating na eleksyon, lalo na sa aging population ng bansa.
Nasaan ang tax base natin, lalo na ang ating workforce ay aging. At sino magpapalit sa mga magbabayad ng social insurance, sino papalit sa magbabayad ng old age security at ating magre-replenish the population for the Canada Pension Fund. Both major parties have promised a big build-up in construction for housing. How are you going to do that if meron kang major shortage ng maniobra, di ba? So kung wala kang tradespeople, paano ka gagawa ng bahay? Hindi naman yan tumutubo na parang puno.
Maririnig ang plano ng mga partido pagdating sa immigration sa kampanya ng kanilang mga lider. Ang pagbaba ng immigration targets, mananatili ayon kay Liberal leader Mark Carney.
We don't have the capacity in terms of housing, social services, and those who came as students, they're not all getting the education they deserve in Canada. We need to build that capacity. We need to manage immigration.
Ang Tory leader, mas babawasan pa ang immigration targets ng bansa.
We are definitely going to cut back on the international student and temporary foreign worker programs that got completely out of control during the Liberal government.
Pinag-iingat naman ng mga eksperto ang mga tumatakbong lider sa mga binibitawan nilang salita hinggil sa immigration.
Canadians generally are supportive of immigration. They're worried as to the numbers coming in. And what's happening here is that some politicians are exploiting the fringe.
Future Canadians itong mga ito at boboto din sila.
Rhea Santos, Omni News, Vancouver.